before Frank gets going, Arne Friedrich suffered a right hamstring strain. They'll have an MRI on Monday. We'll know more then. Frank Klopas on the club's 2-1 victory over Sporting Kansas City. Frank, if you could start with your thoughts on the match.
You know, I mean, obviously in the end, it's a great feeling. A lot of credit to our players to come back, being down obviously in the match, and showed a lot of character. It was a great win against a very good team. And I think games like this really show the character of a team. And I keep telling these guys, you know, we stick together as a team because no one knows where it stands the work that they put in. We see it every day, and it's about doing something special. You know, we have a good group of players. I believe we have a lot of talent on the team. And anyway, I don't want to go too much into it, but obviously a great win. And now we got to have a little bit of a break and another busy schedule. A fantastic win from home. 4 points in the last 2 games against 2 of the top teams. It was fantastic.
Len?
Can you talk about how the red card played into it?
Sometimes, you know, teams get a red card and they play short-handed, and you know they seem to do better at times. But I still felt that we had a very good second half. We dominated possession in the game. For sure, it did help a little bit that with the red card. But obviously, our ability now to be patient, move the ball. Was the key, because they dropped back in a block of 8 with 1 on top. They were looking to hit us on the break, and I think that we were very organized, tactical, we were very smart, patient in our build-up against a very good defensive team, and I think our ability to move the ball played into it, you know, and I think exposed the man down that they had. You know, I think that we played as a team, not as individuals, and we were patient. And I think we took advantage of them being a man down. We created chances, we put the game away, and you know, great victory. But I give credit to the players because sometimes, you know, you have that advantage and you play as very individualistic and not as a team. And I thought we stuck to a plan and we were very good with the ball.
Jen?
What would you say was the biggest difference between the 2 guys?
Well, I thought we started well in the game, and I thought that we lost momentum once Arne came out of the game. I thought that we were. It took us some time to adjust because anytime you bring a new player, and I mean Jalil is not new there, but obviously now in the last couple of games with Arne playing with Austin in that position, and you know his leadership and he controls the back line. And I think when he came out, we gave up that fast goal, didn't track the runners, and I thought we lost momentum a little bit. Our wide players when. You know, KC was playing down on one side, the weak side guys were not tucking in. I think we lost a little bit of momentum, and in the second half, I think it's an opportunity for our team to regroup and talk about certain things, how we wanted to approach the game in the second half. And we came out with a very good attitude right from the start. And we pushed the game 45 minutes, and we scored 2 goals against a very good team, defensive team.
Arne?
Frank, how much of the reason you guys won is because the guys were able to take advantage of Kansas City's mistakes?
That's the key in any game, no? One team makes mistakes, the ability to capitalize is the key. I think that, you know, we knew going into it that this was going to be a difficult match, a match that, you know, just like the same one, when you get your opportunities, you have to put them away. And again, we started the game well, we created opportunities, and, you know, we did take advantage early on. So, I mean, obviously a good team is going to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. You have to limit your mistakes, and if you do, you know, you put yourself in a position to win. We took advantage of that today, but that's in every game, you know. One team's going to make mistakes. Now it's the quality and the ability of the other team to capitalize, and if you don't, then you always, for me, you have to keep a clean sheet. I mean, our focus in every game is to defend very well as a team, you know, and not to give up any goals. And when we do that, regardless, you always have an opportunity to win with the players we have.
I'm going to take 2 more. We're going to go Seth and Jack.
Was there any concern offensively going into halftime? Are you not able to, you know, push out hard?
No.
Jack?
Are you tied to one conference leader on Wednesday? You beat one tonight. What kind of statement does that make?
I mean, I just think for us, we just knew that you can't underestimate any opponent in our league. Because sometimes, regardless of the record, I mean, obviously the last two teams we played were very good teams on a consistent basis, not just this season. KC had a very good season last year. Salt Lake has been one of the top teams in the league the last few years. So, they're up there in the top for a reason, and our ability for us the whole week of focus in training was, number one, to stay very compact as a team, especially in transition, because they're very direct, and when they get you in the open space and they're able to use their athleticism, that's when they get you in trouble. So our ability to transition, stay compact in both phases of the game, defensive phase and defensive, because in the defensive phase we're compact, now we're able to move the ball quick, and we want to be a team that possesses the ball. At times when we do that well, you can see the difference, and then at times when we force the ball and turnovers, and then you lose momentum. So it's still a long season that, really right now doesn't mean anything. I mean, doesn't mean anything, not in that statement, because it is a long season. We have to see where we are in the end. Obviously, it's a very good feeling that you beat a team like this. First place in the Eastern Conference, so it gives you a lot of confidence, to the players, knowing that the work that you put in, and the effort that you put in training and in games, you get results from it. So for sure you get confidence from it, but now, in the end, we're always, you have to stay even keeled, because it is a long season, and now we have to enjoy this moment, but regroup and get ready for the next match in Portland.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.